Welcome back to Valheim. Today we are going to build another longhouse, semi-realistic, and we are going to not bother so much with the curvature of the structure. We're going to go with straight lines, but we'll add some more details to it. So, sit back and enjoy. Now, unfortunately, I don't see any kind of commands to get rid of all these rocks and stuff, so I'm gonna have to come through and do it manually. We're building pretty close to the other structure that we made. Don't dig. You can see it over there. But I think this looks like a pretty good clearing to work with. It's going to take a while, unfortunately. We are playing without a camera this time because I intend to try to edit this a little bit, put it on YouTube. Put the other one on there as well, but it just had my face going super fast in the corner, which isn't a big of a deal, but it looks kind of silly. And yes, we are in debug mode, so we can just kind of do whatever we want. So, once again, we have a lot of rocks to clear out. A little bit of tree trunks to clear out. We need to make a fairly large area to work with. The last one was not bad. Let me show you again real quick. It wasn't too bad, but we had some difficulty with the space and we ended up going over and having to do that kind of stuff, and I'd rather avoid that if I can this time. So what we're going to do... Oops, hang on. Lost track of where I was digging. Right here, right? Yeah. Because we're probably going to go this way. Try to flatten that out, get some good width to it. And let's see here. Spawn axe iron. Yeah, let's do a fancy one. Missing object. None of this junk matters. Carrying too much, yeah. Well, that's the problem. But that's alright, we can come over here and dump it. And then we can just spawn it in as we need it. That axe can go away. I wonder if there is a way to pair your stuff with commands. Anyway, let's see here. I bring time. Oh, go away. Talk to him just to get him to shut up. Yep. Okay, so again, we're gonna go that way to this way, so it's mostly mining. Yeah. Let's take this out. Can't see it. I was able to set the weather to clear, but I can't find any commands for changing the light. Let me double check. I don't need that. I don't need that. Whoa. Whoa. Hang on a second. Let's go back to the beginning. Cancel items. Alright, yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. The light will change. It's all good. Leather. Alright, so I use the command to kill all the pigs. Let's see here. I think this will be a good level. Level ground, invalid placement. Now, level ground is based on where your feet are, which can be a little awkward sometimes because as you rotate the character, feet change position, and that can occasionally affect your flattening. which is pretty annoying, honestly. There's also only so much flattening it can do. Cold. I don't think there's any way to change that debuff except with fire. So, tell you what, let's make... Do I have any wood? No? What kind of wood? Items... Wood, okay. So, spawn, wood, 50. Missing object, wood. Oh, it has to be caps. And with that, we're gonna make a bonfire. Well, we can't make a bonfire. That requires all kinds of crap. Okay, we'll just make a campfire. Just something to throw down over here. Fill it up. And then the rest of this can just go on the floor. We don't need any of that. And that's just to get out of the cold if we really need our stamina back that badly. In fact, spawn tasty mead. Spawn mead tasty. Hey. That'll make it easier. Okay. That meat is just reduces your health regen but increases your stamina regen pretty significantly, so that'll be worth it. Pretty significant, but it's also very short duration. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't necessarily create a flat surface. Alright, not bad, not bad. There's still a rock here, I think. That's alright. That's not big enough yet, I don't think. We may have to dig some of this out. Let's go and eat all this crap again. See, the tasty meat has a very short duration as well. Alright, that looks pretty good, except that. We want to go ahead and dig that a little bit. And then we can try to flatten it again and see what happens. Alright, let's flatten the bits. Alright, looks pretty good. So, onto the building. Let's start with... you know what? I don't know. I mean, we're going to go with wood. Let me make sure I kind of get my angle halfway correct. Is that a rock? No, it's just a little bump in the ground for no, excuse me, for no apparent reason. Don't necessarily mind language, but you know, why do that if I don't need to? Let's see. Let's go back to this. Yeah, it's all right. And that is pretty much the correct direction. So there, and let's count this out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, crap, 7, that's not gonna work. Alright. I don't have time to fight those guys. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, damn. 14, 15. Now that is technically on the small end, but that's what I work with. Let's see if we can just smooth that out. Alright, not bad, not bad. Really difficult to get the placement just right. Now, we do need to go further. Because... Really? Okay. We need to go further. What? What are you hitting? Really? Weirdo. Okay. And then let's see if we can flatten that out from here. I think it's too high again. Alright, so let's go ahead and make, just kind of over here out of the way, crafting benches or repairing stuff. Actually, building. Sliding on something. Because even though we are using the cheats to build, we still have to follow the rules, their physics rules and stuff. And we have to dig out the ground. All that good stuff. That's probably going to collapse. Yeah. It is very particular about that. Okay. Good enough. Crafting, workbench, and forge. And that is, oh, man, hold on. I'm gonna make some little walls real quick, like. Get out the way, man. Doesn't have to be anything special. Just a wee bit of shelter. And let's do this guy. And this guy, wrong way. Yeah. Yeah, is that good enough? It's good enough. Alright, cool. Now, back to work. So, let's see. We need that to be a bit more dug out. And I think it being lower is better than the opposite. So, let's just dig that out a bit. And we can fill it in later if that's what we really want to do. Which we probably will. However, worry about that later. Okay, back to the floor. The right type, good. Let's count again. Oh shit. Wrong button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Dig out here, and here, and here. Okay, and then this way. Okay, there, and there, and there. Means also that. I'm just gonna go down the line real quick. That'll do. So that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Oh, down again. Good. Get rid of you. And let's get rid of this one. I think that'll work. Let's get rid of that as well. Nice. Or at least it was. Yeah, it's not too bad. But it's getting there. That is terrible. Come on, man. Can't even see it now. Whoa, that was weird. Yeah, I'm gonna have to break that out first. Okay, there's an actual rock here as well. I don't want that there. So I think I'm gonna end up having to break these. We may as well just go ahead and do it. Wonder if I can just work off of this as my height. I'm just gonna smooth that out a bit. Good, 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 good. So as you can see, we're gonna have to add some supports underneath this. Didn't really want to have to, but it looks like we have to. And it's gonna be difficult because it's such a small gap. It doesn't really like snap into such tiny little gaps like that. And I hesitate to go with any horizontal supports because that'll make the floor look strange. Okay, this is an actual rock, I think. Yep, let's get rid of you. Good, and again, we can flatten that out here in a minute, probably. Let's go back to the floor. I think we're gonna have to break that out. Yep, so let's go ahead and get down here and see if we can flatten it instead. Shit. Every now and then the snap goes a little strange on you. Now, I'm sure if I practiced with the snap turned off, I could probably do some more interesting things. But since in the actual game I tend to build with the snap turned on, we're going to leave it that way. Now, you see those are green, and those are blue. I would much rather those be blue. Let's see if there's anything I can do about that. I'm pretty sure that's going to go too high. Yeah, what I really need is for it to be about this height. Well, maybe this height. So let's do this again. Much better. Those are now blue. Those are green. Yeah, because we need it to be at approximately this height. I don't think I can do it while I'm standing on it. I don't know if it's going off my left foot or my right foot. See, that one's still green for some reason. I need it to be blue. Come on, man. There. Good, good. See, it went down that time instead of up. Can be pretty aggravating sometimes. Alright, that's pretty good. I have a little bit of green, but it's mostly blue, so I think we're alright. Alright, this side. That didn't do anything at all. Neither did that. Neither did that. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just hit and hit and hit and hit and nothing happens. It's hard to tell. Like, they need some more finely... You need to be able to control it much better than that. It's pretty aggravating sometimes. See, there's nothing I can do about that. I just have to come over here and break it. Maybe I can make it go up now. Oh, see, it's still inside of that thing. Go away! And now I can't get it to go back up to where it was. It's so weird. Anyway. We're in the ground right there, so we'll need to come back to that. We are definitely going to be in the ground over here. So I'm just going to go ahead and dig this out. I don't know how I thought that would be clear. That is almost a perfect height. So let's see if we can work off of that. Okay. We don't actually need the food, we just do it to keep our stamina up. So we can run around and whatnot as needed. The ground is inside the tile a little bit. Okay, especially here. Man, I seriously underestimate the size of this stuff. I don't want that there. I need more space between that and the building. Now this is the final perimeter, however. Blue. It's all blue. That's good. Let's go ahead and see if we can... This looks like a low spot right here. Level ground. Yes, excellent. Nice. So, again, the small end we're working with is 5 by 15 meters. So we're actually going to go with, I'm assuming each of these squares is roughly a meter. We're going to go with 5 by 13. Because the model we're working off of also has a wraparound works essentially. So the whole outer square will be outside. I don't like that. Yeah, it's not too bad. Realistically speaking, the floor would probably be packed earth, maybe even some ash. And there were various materials that were used for that, from what I can understand. But I would much rather just have a solid floor to work off of. Okay, so let's get this initial wall down. In fact, let's get the corners down for now. And then we can put in some posts and such. Right, let's use this. I quite like that one. It's nice. And the pictures I've seen, it looks like they used a combination of log, like this, and actual, like, hewn, squared off pieces. So, is that too tall? I don't think so. I think that's right. And there's not really anything in the way of windows either. Like the light comes in from the smoke exhaust, basically. And open doors. Now, some of the pictures I saw had it just flat on the outside. Some I saw had a little extra structure out here for the doorway. I'm not real sure what the difference is. I'm just gonna go with it like this. Just a flat doorway. Let me think. I want to say I had the shallower angle. But let's do the tall one for now and see how that looks. I didn't think it was going to snap for a second. Again, I don't know how to control the light level. It's pretty annoying. Okay, and then this. I don't think it's gonna snap. No. Okay, we kind of need the walls on there first. But just to kind of get you the idea going. That there, that there. Let's see, that would be this guy. That doesn't look right. Yeah, it does. Never mind. Because they had it, if I remember correctly, they had it like this. Good. And then let's go with this pole. Can't see a thing. Yeah, that's the human height pole. Good, good. I think I need to go see if I can find commands to make it daylight, because this is quite difficult to see in. And technically, these poles aren't straight, I don't think. Also, don't think it really matters. How many monsters are there? We're gonna do this every other plank. It's just spawning monsters really fast. And it should line up correctly. No. Alright. Yeah, that's not that important. Now, you know what? We do also have the door in the middle, so... I thought I broke something else. So let's start from here. I did break something else. What did I break? I broke the floor. Yeah, it's a little irritating. Okay, there's the door. So we're gonna do like that. Good. So we have that and that. I'm actually gonna go ahead and chop this big bastard down. I don't know, because it does hang pretty far. Right there. And right there. And right there. And then here, 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 here. Oh, my hammer's broke. Let's go repair stuff real fast. Nothing to repair. Okay, and then here. And then what, is that it? I think that's it. I think we're going to call that good, because it's going to get a little awkward from there. Okay. Here and here. Excellent. Now, let's get some more of this wall going. In fact, we can... hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. This is the middle. It's just the lighting is kind of messing me up. So let's do 1, 2, 3 right here, and here. Okay. Antler. I don't know where I picked that up from. Building. I like to put a little trim around it. And I'm not sure what the real ones look like, but it's not that big a deal. Let's put a little bit of trim, make it look pretty. Alrighty. Also gives us a tiny bit of light to work with. Back to this. I wish there was a first-person view, just for being able to build with. I find third-person pretty cumbersome. I can move that, well, move the camera a little closer, that might help a bit. So now it doesn't have to swing so far behind me. Yeah, it's a little better. Can't see quite as much at once, but it's all good. I feel like I might be making this a little too tall. But if it's that big a deal, I can come back and fix it another time. And it's not that big a deal. Yeah, I should have done the shorter angle probably. With the half walls. Actually... No, this is right. Yeah, I should have done the shorter ones. Look how high up that is. That's like really tall. I'll leave it. I need a cross beam. That will not snap for some reason. I can fly, I forgot. And that is just to get this on here. We don't actually need that. Good. And, ooh, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's too much. Okay. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 from the ground. That's pretty tall. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. misbehaving a little bit. Good. Center cap, this is very straightforward. Nothing fancy whatsoever. But again, that is the point of this version of it. Be very simple and straightforward. Yeah, I was going to say, that's going to fall. I need more roof. In fact, let's go ahead and turn off the flying and get some roof tiles up in here. Why does that look weird? See that gap in the board? I think something didn't snap correctly. Turn flying back on. Yep, good, good, good. Now you can easily do all this in regular building mode by using ladders. Basically build a scaffold for yourself. You don't have to do it this way. And it's kind of the point of this, really, is to, I know I can do it this, I know I can build it for real in the normal building tools, a live game. I'm also not really worked up about actually proving it. No, that's wrong. Shit. Let me think. Alright, let's do a quick Google. My memory is kind of coming up blank here. Well, crap. I did a lot wrong. Alright. Alright. This is unfortunate, but that's how it goes sometimes. Two. We gotta break down a lot. This entire roof right here needs to go. And yeah, we are going to be switching to the shallower angle as well. At least for a good chunk of it. What else? This needs to go. It was very... What? No, the middle mouse didn't quite click. It was kind of close. But, you know, after verifying it myself, or verifying it with an image, I could see that it was definitely incorrect. So, first of all, these poles actually need to be on every square. That will be annoying. But second of all, it's the shallower angle, and it is at this height. Actually, it's kind of at a middle. Ooh. I don't know if I can do it. We're gonna try. I think that part is way too tall. And then basically it immediately goes into the angled part. Make sure it's straight. Now we have to use half walls. This is going to get weird. And then I guess this is a whole wall? I guess? That is... I mean, yeah, that looks alright. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. This is a little awkward. That... It's not right. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think we're back on track. Alright. Sorry about that. That was just confusing for a second there. Like, really confusing. I generally could not tell if the stuff was actually gonna... Whoops. Look right. These... Back to this. And we should probably go ahead and do these parts. I think this will look okay. Don't mind the squealing. That is just all the creatures around me dying. So I don't have to deal with them walking into the middle of my work and whatnot. There's not another view to that, is there? I don't think so. Ooh, I don't know if that's much in the way of ventilation. We'll see. We can always bust that out and put in a smaller piece of wall. Let's go ahead and finish up with these straight ones, and then we'll come back and do the corners. Well, I should have been doing it in the first place. It's more efficient for sure. But I never claimed to be an efficient builder. Here. Nothing to repair. Good, good. Yeah, see, it's starting to look pretty good. We need to flatten this out so we can see it better. I've never actually tried to do this snap halfway up like that. I'm assuming the only reason it even snapped there is because of the holes that I already have down. Good. Good. Now we can do these parts. The snapping is not correct. I don't think. I think the angle I was working at, it was snapping to something a little different. I think. I like that this angle is shallow enough I can actually walk on it. That's pretty convenient. In fact, it's probably a better way to do this. I think that was an autosave. I thought I was crashing. Every time it does that, it worries me. Because it hangs. Only a fraction of a second, sometimes a little longer, but... I don't like it. Okay, now we can do the center. And then, unlike the last one, I'm actually going to leave the hole. Well, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to do like this. I'm just gonna leave it as a hole. I think that's the wrong one. Or rather, I think that's the one I need to destroy. Yeah, because there were 3 spaces in between them. And then for visual continuity, which that won't snap. What? That seriously will not snap to this at all. Huh. It'll snap to that. Maybe that's okay? Let's try... It's too big though. I need it to be like... come on. It's basically this, right? You know what? That's fine. That's not the way it's meant to look, but I think that'll be okay. I don't know, what do you think? Oh, now I can snap in there. Yeah, that really doesn't look quite right. Again, I think it'll be fine. It's never going to be completely realistic anyway, so no need to get stressed out over it. Now I feel like I should reference the photo one more time before I finish off the roof. So let's do that real quick. It looks like the roof is actually meant to have that higher angle. Oh my god. It's alright, we're gonna leave it with this one. Mostly because I'm enjoying the fact that I can walk on it. Now another thing that would have looked good and would have added a slight curvature to it, yeah, that needs to be the other one. Yeah. If I had done the stronger angle, if I'd done this one, and then done the smaller one, the shallower, the 26 degree. See what I mean? That would have added a bit of curvature to the roof. And that would look pretty good, I think. Let's see what it looks like for now, like this. We may yet redo it. Oh yeah, we gotta add the rest of the beams in here. Vertical. You had that on every single one. Which seems horribly tedious to do. Like, not in here, of course, but like if you were trying to build this for real. But either it needed that much support to stay, to actually, you know, stand and support itself, or they just liked the way it looked. I suppose it's also possible that having more of these poles gave them things to tie off to. I don't know. I don't really know if they use the supports like that. Okay, let's dig out some more of the ground around this. I want to be able to run around it without getting all over the hills and stuff. Good. That was a little weird. Just trying to mine it out, and it kind of turned into a ramp. See, it did it again. It actually pushed me up higher. That is strange. I actually have to mine twice on almost every spot because it keeps doing that. Alright, that'll do. And then what we can do, level ground from here. Alright, that'll do. That'll do, pig. Kind of. I don't like how much higher that is. Give me that regen. And obviously for the video, we're going to cut out a lot. I'll have to maybe add some more talking in, I'm not sure. We'll need to get rid of a lot of this leveling work. And the building itself will probably be sped up. Like I did the last one. Now, this doesn't take nearly as long, because it's nowhere close to the complication of the other one. If you haven't seen the other one, I would definitely go check that out. It was an attempt to have the walls bow out, like they often did, and the roof go up, have a curvature to it. I'm carrying so much. And it worked. There was a lot of room inside, but it looked super strange. I didn't like it. Our encumbered flying. Those rocks out of here, super heavy nonsense. Alright. What did I just do? Sat down somehow. I don't even know what does that. I don't think I've ever done that before. Alright, that's not bad. However, it's also not quite there. It needs to have the steeper roof on it. Let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about. Hang on. I really want to see just the image that I'm using for reference. Okay, let's do this and then turn on that. Let's move that here. I can't tell if that worked. No. I mean, kind of. How about we do this? And then I can just toggle that off here in a moment. Come on. Why is it not? Dumb. There we go. God. Should not have been that complicated. This is the Longhouse at Trelleborg, or however it's pronounced. So you see these are roughly a person tall, I think, one block from this line, if you can see my mouse. And then it goes up another half wall-ish, which is what we did. Now I need a steeper roof. This is the 26 degree, that's the 45. Now, see, they have that arc, and I can't really replicate that, unfortunately. But we do need to go back and add that steeper wall. Also, you notice there isn't really any kind of exhaust holes. It's just here. You can see that hole in the middle. And that's it. Looks like there might be a little gap here. But this is roughly what we're basing it off of. Now, it looks like there's a door here and here, which means the other side might be the same. And I don't know if this is all one large room or if there are some kind of like antechambers. But that's what we're working off of. So let's get back in the game. And it's now nighttime, of course. So unfortunately, we need to redo this. As an old friend used to say, that sucketh verily. I haven't heard that in forever. I need to see what they're up to. So maybe if we just run around the perimeter here, we can make it all flaps. Actually, that one needed to stay. There's literally, okay, I was about to say, there's literally nothing holding that up. Alright, so that's gonna kind of take its time. Strange. So, bigger walls. Taller. Also, I'm gonna say it looked like it had some bars going across like this. It looked like it had this kind of thing going on. So I think we're going to do that as well. I don't think it matters which side you're on for that, but just in case. Okay. And I think it was around here as well. It was definitely square. Like it had the round poles, like the logs, as the lower roof support. But up here it was all definitely squared off lumber. Got a lot of cleanup to do down there. They seem to have snapped a little differently. Yeah, that's what I thought. Definitely did not snap correctly. I don't know what happened there. But that's what happens when you build in the dark. Very easy to snap incorrectly. Don't punch the building, Jesus. We should build a fire in here as well. Out of wood. Yeah, well, I'm not picking any more up. I got plenty already. Building. Yeah, almost landed it. Whoa, fast. Oh man, I don't know if you guys know about Dark Tide. It's supposed to be out this year. Basically the Warhammer 40,000 version of Vermintide. And I am all about that. Hoping it's something people might enjoy watching, because I intend to play it. So, let's see, do we want to do it like that? We're going to need to fly to make that connection. Like, you can play as Guardsman, you can play as Ogren. You can play as some kind of Imperial Priest. It looks cool. Now I know it's the same Vermintide, Left 4 Dead gameplay. But there ain't nothing wrong with that. It's fun. Right, now we have the Big X. Unfortunately, I can't make it all curvy like their picture was. And of course, the other unfortunate thing is I cannot walk on that roof. So I kind of have to do it all from up here. I don't have to do it from up here, but it will be much simpler to do it from up here. Oh no, I'm turning into jerky. As in, I was getting smoked by the fire. No, that looks wrong. Or not? Alright. Whatever. Just vagaries of the model, I guess. Alright. That's one side. I don't feel rested anymore. Oh no. We care about that right now. I think this will allow us to have a slightly larger opening, I guess. I'm not sure. The exhaust. Now, that does tell me I need to move my fire to the center. And I need to move some of my doors off center. But because of the way we built this, it's not really a big deal to do that. But the simplest thing is going to be, you know what? Just go ahead and knock it out right now. Okay. And I'm going to frame it because it looked like they had theirs framed. They didn't have theirs framed quite like this, but they did have theirs framed. Pick up that wood. Well, there's a little bit of an exhaust there. All right, it's cool. Okay, so might be easier. Just come in here. That also means I can get rid of the big holes around the door if I want to. It's kind of annoying when it does that. That needs to go... It's going to be right there, like literally right there. Let's go and build it actually. That'll allow me to pick up a little more wood. If we go into flying mode, the weight becomes irrelevant. Whoa, but we're so fast. That is this one. Nice, nice, looking good, looking good. No, we don't need to sneak. Alright, so it looked like, for one, there's a door here. And it was reasonably tall, actually. Let's see if we can do like this. And then we want to frame that out. Yeah, sure, sure. Looks okay. That is going to drive me crazy. So, even though the picture didn't have any stairs, we're putting in some stairs. Because screw that. I'm not going to be wanting to jump over that every time. And that can go, that can go. And it looked like it was more like here or here. Let's see, I'd say 3 or 4 back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's go here actually. I actually quite like this. I know if I built it in the live game, this would still be very functional. I mean, this is a good chunk of room, man. And then I'm also going to put a door down here. I think we're going to call that one good. Now there is a little bit of smoke going to the side, but it's not so much as to be an issue. Yet. We can make the hole bigger if that's what we need to do. Now the problem is the rain might actually put out the fire, since it's not really covered. I think what we might do, and let's see if we can get a vertical pole to snap in the middle. I wish you could use like chains as supports. That would be ideal. scared me. Alright, that ain't gonna work then. What I need basically is this. Except we don't want all that to be planks. So let's do that. And that'll have to do. Because, and like I said on my other build, that's gonna mess around with the smoke. Actually, it's looking all right. That'll help protect it against the rain. And like that's actually really tall. In my other build, I was talking about the very little knowledge I have of traditional Japanese farmhouses. They would usually have a fire, and then they would have like a rack hanging over that, suspended from the ceiling. They can hang things on it to dry. Food, clothes, whatever. It's kind of what that's simulating. I don't really see any other options that would look like that. I will say, however, I don't like how high up that is. That doesn't look right. Let's see if we can do a lower one. I gotta do something weird here. This is a little strange. However, at the same time, that is potentially more accurate. I'm not going to say it is, but potentially. I just wish it were like a fence. Yeah, it's moving okay. Smoke is pretty weird. That'll work. All right. I'll be honest, I don't like it. I don't like it. It just looks a little too strange for my liking. If there was some way. Snap to that. Yeah. Alright, I still think that's wrong, but I can live with that. A bit more minimal. And then maybe we should put actual doors into these. Maybe we should use a gate? That ain't right. How about... Can we make it snap lower? Yeah, but then let's just use the door. Like, that'll work. It's a little weird, but that'll work. Right? We're actually going to fill this in with a wall. And we need to get rid of those. This can be a door, though. Something broke. What? Huh? Why is that suddenly breaking? Yeah, how about the rest of you? Oh, you bunghole. It accidentally made me hit that one. Alright. And both my hammers broke, so let's go over here and fix it. That wasn't fun. Or that wasn't funny. I'm laughing, but it wasn't funny. Tricked me. Alright. Think that's pretty good. Now we will, however, I don't think there are any internal shots of the Trelleborg house. None that I'm aware of. So let's look for interior. Longhouses in the Viking Age. This is from a historical website. So it looks like there were vertical poles and small platforms on each side. Alright, we can do that. Vertical poles. That is about perfect, actually. However, this one we actually do want to do every other. Because I appeared to be spaced out a bit more. Fine, we'll do that. Wait, what? Okay. Smaller one is actually way too big. Oop. How big is this? Oh, that is tiny. And looks totally incorrect. Okay, maybe this will look okay. We'll go outside and look here in a moment. Hopefully it's not poking through since it's a tall ceiling. I don't like how it doesn't line up with each one. They're all just a little bit off. Let me see what it says about rooms. Inside, the longhouse was divided into several rooms. 2 rows of posts ran down the length of the longhouse supporting the roof beams. These columns divided each interior room into 3 long aisles. The columns supported the roof, and as a result, the walls supported little weight. Typically, the walls bowed out at the center of the longhouse, making it wider in the center than at the ends, mimicking the shape of a ship. Yeah, which is I couldn't really do that. The central corridor of each room between the row of roof support columns had packed dirt floor. Ashes were spread to act as an absorbent. Slag and hammer scale have also been found on this layer. Central aisle was the passageway between sections of the house. In addition, fires were built in this region, either in a fire pit running lengthwise in the longhouse, or individual fire circles in the rooms. So it doesn't really say anything about how many rooms. Typically 5 to 7 meters wide and 15 to 75 meters long. Damn, that's long. Depending on the wealth and social position of the owner. It just says several rooms. It doesn't say anything about how many was common. So I think also the walls did not go all the way to the top. Okay, we can work with that. So let's say this over here is a separate room. Now it looked like this. Pardon me. In the photo, it looked roughly like that. Don't think it matters which way that's facing. There, so that is a room, and then we're just going to treat this as one big room. There, it's a little closer to how the picture looks. Not really. But it doesn't really have the way it looked. I mean, I don't have the option. Like, they show a wooden, like a curved doorway cut out of the wood. I can't do that. So that's what we have. What we can do, though, is this. Because it did kind of look like this. What did you do that for? There. For some reason it snapped down low. Oh, because that post is snapped down low. So that one is automatically incorrect. And I'll just casually set ourselves on fire. It's no big deal. There we go. That's what it looked like. And then it had... This is actually a little too tall. It was maybe half this height. But it had... But it had these things kind of going up and down. Pretty much the whole length in the photo. Which is something I included on my other build as well. I just wish I had something that was a little shorter, so it would be a bit more accurate. Okay, so we had that. Oops. And then this. So it was essentially just a platform. You could sit on it, you could sleep on it, do whatever. Use it as a table. And the structure had this just all up and down the sides, basically. Now, for gameplay reasons, you really wouldn't want that, because that doesn't do anything for you. You might instead have beds or something along there. What kind of lighting? It's predominantly natural light. It looks like they didn't have any torches or anything. But then with a roof like that, you probably wouldn't really want torches. Separate fires in each room. So let's go and make another fire over here. And let's go ahead and put a little hearth around it. Just to dress it up a bit. Good. Now that smoke is going to be a little weird. That's going to go up and then come over here and out there. So that'll be okay. And then what we can do for completion's sake, if you will, is put some cooking gear on. It is conceivable they would do that, for sure. And then I think what I'll do... How long is that room? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't really want to go that long. It is so dark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be right here. Actually, that is perfect. We already have holes here. There, so now it matches that side, but we're going to leave it open. And then even though they would not have had this, we will add some light. Because it is very dark in here. Like, very. Alright. And I think that is actually a completed structure. Let's take a look. Let's get rid of this extra wood. That's another problem, is there's no light. So we're gonna have to come, we'll have to get pictures during the daylight. And also I would like to get rid of some of these trees because they're very much going to be blocking the view of photos, or whatever you want to call it, screenshots. Oh, I called that photos, that's dumb. Let's get rid of this guy as well. No! Smart. They didn't do a lot of damage, at least. Repair. Everything's good, actually. Alright, they did very little damage. Surprised. Now, we want to pick up all of this junk that's been laying around and get it out of the photos. The screenshots. You know what I mean? I'm actually going to leave that one, as annoying as it kind of is. Let's get rid of this. That doesn't need to be there. And then we can come out here and chuck it all. Oh, that's faster. All right. That is pretty nice. I really just need daylight. So I think this time we will actually put images of the house on the video. I was gonna try to take a scrub. I was trying to quick save, like I'm playing Skyrim or something. All right, so I really just need daylight now. Let's go and see if we can get a screenshot of this angle with the moonlight. Control F3, yeah. So yeah, if you didn't know, it's Control F3 to get rid of the interface. Let me get a little closer. I'm fully zoomed in and crouched. And we're going to use Steam to get our screenshots, even though it doesn't take the best quality, doesn't make the best quality images. It'll get the job done. And let's just go without the interface for now. Pick up this junk just so I can see it. Yeah, 2, whatever that is. Good. Let's get rid of this. I think it was 3. Yeah. Got a nice shot of the tree. By the way, if anyone is here, I appreciate you hanging around and watching this. I had fun building this. It's a very simple build, but it would also be functional. So let's do one quick run through. Actually, when it's daylight, we'll do a quick run through. And where is that door? Right there. Okay. So, we're basically just waiting for some daylight now. So let's go look around. I don't really know where anything is on this map. This was the previous one, like I said before, if you haven't seen it. I attempted to do the way it curves outward in the middle, as they described, and I attempted to do the upward curve. And as you can see, it really did not go well. The tools don't really exist for that in this game. Not yet. Would be really cool if they added those features, though. Quick scouting run, if you will. Interesting, and I'm not freezing. Maybe God mode turns that off. Whoa, this is a huge mountain. Don't see any enemies either. That's weird. Man, it was big. What do we got? Ocean? Looks like it. More meadow. Well, that's an interesting little formation. It actually looks like the shape of a ship, doesn't it? I wonder if that was supposed to be some kind of remains. Like structural remains. Looks like more black forest. maybe not. Yeah, it's Black Forest. This little river goes out to the ocean. This is all going to be cut out of the video. I'll probably be making Saturday or Sunday. In case you're interested, I have been doing some Sunday morning Skyrim. It's kind of a get woken up and then, you know, kind of hang out in the morning, drink some coffee and goof off. Playing a good old unarmed Khajiit. But he's only like level 3 or 4 right now. With mods. But it's just a casual hangout, run around, punch some stuff. Okay. Light will be coming back pretty soon. Yeah, it is a huge meadow zone. Black Forest. No swamps or plains. A little odd. Especially that mountain right there. Oh, look at that. There's a whole freaking town. Another one. Awesome. Relatively flat ground as well. It would have been a great place to build. We got a little lake. Nice, nice. I didn't use any special seed for this, by the way. I just typed in forestry, because that's the word that came to mind. No meaning to the madness or whatever. More Black Forest. Oh, I can be going even faster. I'm dumb. Same mountain? Yeah, same mountain. Right, let's go back up. What? He's just gonna come right back to tell me I entered the mountain, right? No? Are you sure? Alright. Let's see what kind of shots we can get now. The light is a little harsh over here. I like the way it does the rays. That's a little strong. Let's come over here and get a shot. That's pretty good. Crop our head out of it. I guess I could have put some decorations or something, but nah, it's all good. We'll leave it plain for now. Just be like, here's the basic thing, and then yeah, you do what you want to with it. It's really not a good angle for a photo. I keep saying photo. I know it's a screenshot. But doing this, I'm thinking about occasionally have to take photos of vehicles at work. So I have to think about the lighting and stuff like that from time to time. And that's what I'm thinking of. Alright, alright. I like this. It's hard to get off the camera. This is difficult to get a good angle. It's gonna be hard to crop. Actually like that. I just have to back up. I'm trying to keep in mind where my hand is sticking out to. Yeah. We got the other structure in the background. That's a pretty good shot. Kind of like that. Let's look over here. A little roll. It's not a bad shot either. I think I already got one like this. All right, and let's go in for the tour. Alright, so here we have a semi-realistic longhouse based loosely on the Viking longhouse at Trelleborg. I'm not sure if that's how you say it. That's how I'm saying it. Based loosely on the house at Trelleborg. Let's take a quick look around. Let's do a once around the outside, and we'll go in and see what we got in there. It's very basic. You know, they weren't exactly making fancy structures back then. But you got a nice little covered porch here. Nice big ceiling. And they could be divided into various rooms, various numbers of rooms. We only did 2 on this one. Just a divider wall here, nothing fancy, no actual door, just an opening, and I'll walk through the fire. The individual rooms would often have their own fires. Always the case. And you also had, these are a little taller than I want them, but you would have raised platforms on the sides. You could put beds, you could use them as tables. You can use them as seats, and, you know, just sit there and do your work. Obviously, you can hang things from the rafters, etc. Generally speaking, it was natural light, so you can ignore that brazier up there, but this is just very straightforward. No decorations. It's the quick little longhouse entrance on both ends, and we put one over here just because the image I referenced looked like it had a little side entrance as well. Now, if you want to use this in a real game, it's perfectly easy to build. You can use ladders or scaffolding or whatever to get the roof done. Very simple, lots of room to work with. And I think it looks pretty nice, actually. You want to add your own decorations and whatnot, but it's all good. That is our second attempt at a realistic longhouse in Valheim. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. All right. So, I didn't know there's a piece of meat there. Let's turn our interface back on first of all. And I like that. I like it a lot. Very simple. For actual gameplay, I don't really know what you would do though. Like, you could put your beds up here, I suppose. That's a little weird. I don't know. You can see having some various rugs and stuff like that. Rugs are a little too big to put up here, unfortunately. So I would like to have some kind of covering up there to make it look like it's being used for something. There's not really a good way to do that. So let's just like throw this in the corner. Some furniture. I don't think I've ever seen one of those. I don't think we ever made one of those in our live game. Or one of these. Jesus. That's fancy. Unnecessarily fancy. We got green, red. I like blue. Blue's a nice color. Let's just kind of plop that right there. More or less centered. Alright, it gives you a little bit of color to work with. I don't actually like that fireplace being there. It's so easy to run into. You could do some benches, I guess, even though that's kind of what that is. Let's do like... Let's do like that. That's kind of cool. That's an interesting appearance. Really all this is appearance. Because it's not real. Kind of sounded like I was about to cry about it not being real. Huh. Yeah, I don't think so. Ew! That's gross looking. Oh, a little stool, okay. Put a little stool over here by the fire. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and put down another one of these over here. Nah. We have the one for cooking, that's good enough. I don't want to get too out of whack. Too overblown here. And then let's take some screenshots of the inside. Get my head out of there if I can. It's not too bad. Let's come over here. Let's try to get a shot. Yeah, that's fine actually. We can leave that there. Pretty good shot. Now, if I were living here and I had these little platforms for stuff, I would probably do something like this. Like, I wouldn't have that sealed up. I would... have like little cubbies. These pieces are so big, man. Yeah, it doesn't look right. Anyway, suffice to say, I would not fill it all the way up. I might do something like that and have an opening in different places. So you could store things underneath it, even if it's only a few inches tall. Like you do with your bed in real life, you always throw crap under there. And then find it in a couple of years. Or maybe that's just me. That's actually working pretty well. I am curious if the rain is going to mess that up. Let's see if we can get some rain. Environment rainy? No. Environment rainy. That actually worked. I wasn't sure if that would be the name of it or not. Now last time it took a minute or two to change. It was raining when I told it to go clear and it took a few minutes and then it switched. Did it work? Setting debug environment rainy. Environment. So let's just give that a moment. And I do have a little bit of wood on me. Let's go and throw this out here. Where do I get honey from? Come on, rain. Okay. Explore map reveals the whole map. I'm quite curious how large it is. Clear, twilight clear, misty, darklands, dark, heath clear, rain. So it's just rain, not rainy. I wonder why rainy worked. Doesn't make sense. Also, explore map, I think was all lowercase. Yeah. Whoa. What is this map? Whoa, that is weird. Alright, anyway. We did that, so we could... Yep. That unfortunately does not keep the rain out. That sucks. However, what if we did something like this? Pretty much what we did earlier. I just need it to be like directly over this fire. Oh, you know what? This piece of wall will help me line that up. Not quite centered, but that does not appear to do the job. So, what about one of these? There's actually nothing to snap it to. Okay, first of all, that wood is annoying. Second of all, you go away, you go away. We're gonna do one. This. That worked. It looks dumb. That worked. That's too big. Big ass chunky wood. Let's do one of these little beams. See how that looks. Plus that should snap. It's not gonna snap, really? Alright. It worked. Yeah, it doesn't want to snap. Strange. Huh. It's gonna look weird no matter what. Anyway. So yeah, there are definitely some things you would have to do to make this work in a live game. Probably instead of that right there, I would instead expand this up here. Like, break that out, and then add it's kind of big. Let's do a short one. You know what? Just like that. That's it. Like, that's literally it. And should be enough to keep the fire running. Yeah. Boom. Pretty straightforward, honestly. A little extra smoke accumulation, but I don't think it's enough to matter. looks pretty good. That was fun. So I saw a strategy. I'll have to look it up again to remember how to do it. But I saw a strategy for building curved roof of some kind. And again, I don't remember how to actually do it. That does not want to work for some reason. Oh God, these round poles are really irritating sometimes. Anyway. Let me get down here where it's flatter. Again, I would have to look it up to actually see how to do it. But it was, I don't think it was just that. That looks way too simple. It may have been. It may have been just that. This seems like it's too easy. You know what I mean? And that gives you an interesting kind of curve where you do the short one. Yeah, I think there was more to it than that. I'm pretty sure it was a lot larger. And it had more of a natural curve. Really don't think that's it. That seems way too simple. You know what I mean? That doesn't look right either. And I wonder if you like... Nah. Actually, what I would do for that... You can't rotate it that way. Never mind, that's the only way you could do it. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look it up. I'm not real sure how they did it. That's pretty good, though. You can make a pretty good shed or something like that, you know? That's nice. Let's go ahead and finish this out just for the hell of it. Why not? Looks like we need to go a bit more. I think that's it. Nope, that ain't it. It's gonna collapse. Oh man, I was way off. Huh, it literally would not let me. Tell you what, level ground. Okay, so that's gonna come down, and then it'll go down. So is that correct? Yeah. I'm not gonna go any bigger than this. I'm just kind of playing around with it. That's annoying. Oh. We can environment clear. This can go away. That was only for alignment purposes. Now yeah. Anyway, like I said, I'm pretty sure the one that I saw was a lot more complicated than this. It also looked a lot nicer. But this is a pretty simple way to make a little, let's say, a minor arch. I guess you could say. Very minor arch. It's so dark in here, out here. In fact, out of wood. Give wood 10. That's not it. Spawn. Back to this. I don't like that. I don't like the gaps. Yeah. That helps a little bit, but very little. And then I guess you could fill it in if you wanted to. They really should have put that bonfire over here. Also, it's gonna be hard to fill in with this big ass rock. We're done with the house build, by the way. We're just goofing off now. The stream will be over pretty soon. In case that matters. So big wall. If you got stuff to do, it's a good time to cut out. Actually, yeah, that goes away. What is that? Or at least that's the idea. Alright. Wasn't expecting that, actually. I don't know why. Yeah. And if you're really picky, you can fill that in. That is not a bad little shack, if I do say so. Counts as shelter. Not that you need shelter in this case. And then I would be tempted to fill this in a bit. You know what? All the way, probably. Did that snap wrong? No? It's good. I just can't get it to snap down. Okay. And then I would get in here and level it out. Just to make it a little easier to work in. Nice, sort of. Now it's a little too low. More like this height. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't matter. Alright, so that is a decent little shack there. I like that. A lot of room. Just for the hell of it, we'll put a little sconce on the wall up here so we can see. Now, some benches may not work like that. They might need a little more shelter. We may do this. Yeah, now you got like a barn. I like it. That pretty spiffy. I do say so myself. No, this is actually a good ground level right here. Yeah. I like this. You could probably fit quite a bit in here. Let's see what all you could fit. I don't think a well, okay. A blast furnace is a little too tall. Those can go outside anyway though, so that's not really important. But for like a workbench, let's say workbench and a forge. Yeah. And then let's say you want those upgrades, which these can all be outside actually. These don't need to be inside. They just need to be in range. Let's pretend we want them in here. Actually, let's not. Because I actually like putting these outside. I think it looks cool like that. And it's still in range. Tool shelf. Yeah. Put that right above it. Tool, that's the forge tool rack. Put that right above that. So that looks good. We need a chopping block. That can go here. You're gonna want cooler. And then you want... Let's put the big anvil over here. Actually, the anvil needs to be like out here. You need to be able to walk around it. Grinding wheel can be like over here in the corner. And you can put the little anvils over here. Ah, bellows. I forgot about bellows. Let's pick that up. Put the bellows right next to the bellows. That's dumb. Grinding wheel. For some reason it doesn't want to go. That won't quite reach out here. Yeah, no, this doesn't want to go. That's good. So, damn. We can actually fit a lot in here. I think that we put everything in here. Level 7 forge, level 5 workbench. I don't think it gets any higher than that. So we literally have a maxed out forge and maxed out workbench on just this little shack. Not bad, not bad. I like that. That is definitely something I will keep in mind for the live server. Maybe do a little decoration. Yeah, this isn't going to look right, I don't think. Never mind that, it's not going to snap. So, speaking of, let's just take that out. Let's do a vertical. Or a square one? How about a metal one? I don't think I've ever built with those before. That looks ultra strange. I don't like it. It also didn't have support for some reason. Yeah, that's a lot better. Huh. I think it's interesting it won't snap like that. It doesn't matter. I'm just curious why. You could put a gate. It's kind of a weird look, isn't it? Because it's definitely not going to steal. Anyway. I'm gonna goof an awful lot. Nothing wrong with goofing off though. Give me that iron. Cool. I gotta remember that. This looks nice. I like this a lot. That uses resin, unfortunately. So I would be more tempted to go with either one of these, which I've never actually seen. Let's put one down. Nah. For one, that's a very strange color, but two, Guck is not kind of a pain in the butt to get. So I would probably go with one of those. Get rid of that. Yeah, that uses coal, but coal is pretty easy to make, in my opinion, and it burns for a long time. So this is nice. We got a little bonus, a little bonus build here we weren't planning for. Over here, get a screenshot. Up here, get a screenshot. We might include that on the video as well. Alright guys, so we got us a little shack. You know what? Nothing. I like windy paths. All right. So there we have our original attempt at a longhouse, which came out pretty funky. Buttloads of room inside though. It came out kind of weird. In fact, let me show it to you in case you haven't seen the other video. Very similar. We attempted to do the arched roof, all that kind of stuff. Extra rooms in this one. Some decorations just for fun. So, pretty good size. And now, we got us a little work shed, which I like a lot. I think that's really cool. And then we got the new longhouse, which I think it doesn't have the curvature, unfortunately, but it is more accurate to the Trelleborg house, at least from the outside. I couldn't find any inside images of the Trelleborg house. I don't know how they say it. Bjork, I don't know. That's cool. I like that a lot. Excuse me. All right. I think that's going to be it for the night. I appreciate you watching. I hope you had a good time. I know I did. And hope to see you again sometime.